when we first got married, yeah, we didn't think too much about the temple.
How many years did you smoke for?
About 40. And he was neighbor right across the street. I thought he'd just come to get me active in the church. He would talk everything, animals. And then he'd come, about every 2 weeks, wasn't it, Judy?
Yeah, he'd come quite often.
And he'd bring somebody different just about every time. And one night, after he'd been there 5 or 6 times, he said, "Come on, Rex, I want to talk to you outside." So we went outside and we was talking about everything out there. Finally he says, "You know, I'm like a bulldog. Once I get a hold, I don't let go." From then on, in our family, he was known as Bulldog. He meant that he was going to keep after me till I started going to church. And we did. We started about then. And they made him stake president. So he was stake president, and the one guy that he had brought come to me that Sunday. They made him stake president. Says, "Well, you don't need to worry about him coming and visit you anymore." 9 o'clock that night, I got a phone call. It was him, and he said, "Well, Rex, I'm not your bishop anymore, but I'll be there to see you at least once a month." And I always knew that if I once quit smoking, I'd be active in the church again. I always believed in the church. I was active when I was a kid. It was the end of July that I quit smoking. I decided I would quit, and I'd tried quitting cold turkey a couple of times, and I couldn't do it. So I knew mornings would be my hardest. So I'd go all day without one for 2 weeks, and then I went at night, quit smoking at night, just have a couple in the mornings. And after 2 weeks of that, I decided, well, if I'm going to quit, now's the time to do it. So I did. I'd have been 61 when we went through the temple.
66.
Oh, 66. Yeah. I know it's the day before Thanksgiving, 2001, that we got sealed. And we'd just gone through the temple a month when he called us into his office and asked us to be missionaries at the Institute of Religion, just west of Bangor on 90th South, or east of Bangor on 90th South. I asked him how long it was going to be, and he says, a year. So we said, all right, we'll try that. And we really liked the kids. It was fun. After a year, they asked if we'd stay on another year. We said, yeah. 9 years later, nobody ever said a word to us. But he was a good guy. I really liked him.